2 years after the fighting began, Ukrainians living in this area are still watching and feeling the effects of the war with Russia from afar. As Daniela Cotto discovered, for some, the fear and uncertainty about the future began years before the invasion and continues to consume their lives today.
It's really hard to exist here and now when your mind is somewhere else. My grandma actually ended up passing away on her own in Donetsk. We couldn't even come and see her for the funeral.
Yesterday marked 2 years since the full-scale invasion of Russia into Ukraine.
I think we just refused to see that this could last for so long.
Karina Tweedell is one of over 10,000 Ukrainians living in Wisconsin. That's according to the nonprofit Wisconsin Ukrainians, Inc. She grew up in Donetsk, Ukraine, an area that's been occupied by Russia since 2014.
The war really came to the backyard of the house where I was living, and my parents saw tanks when they finally decided to relocate inside of Ukraine, so they moved to Kyiv then.
That was 2014, when her parents lost her house and their business.
At that time, it wasn't even called officially. For the longest time, Russia was denying their involvement. Of course, having family there, they saw the soldiers, they saw the tanks.
After she officially moved to the U.S. in 2009, she carried guilt for years for leaving her loved ones behind in such an unstable state. Luckily, her immediate family now lives in the Milwaukee area.
My uncle lives in Kyiv, and on the daily, they have air raids happening that last for several hours. And I was just recently talking to my uncle, and he was saying that they're all very used to the idea that today might be their last day.
Tweedell is an active board member for Wisconsin Ukrainians, Inc., which was founded a little less than a month after the full-scale war broke out to promote Ukrainian culture and provide support abroad.
It's been just really rewarding to be able to do something. I know it's not a lot.
She says we cannot turn a blind eye to the atrocities committed halfway around the world.
We're not isolated, and we can't pretend that we are separate living in a bubble, because we're all a part of a global community.